Well, welcome back. 2005 Chevy Suburban. Got a P0060 code. Bank 2, sensor 2, low heater resistance on the heater on the O2 sensor. So we're going to real quick go underneath, unplug the O2 sensor and test the heater circuit. I'm guessing that we're going to find that it's bad. We're also going to test the wiring back to that O2 sensor and make sure there's not a problem with that. And replace it if we need to. We're down underneath the passenger side of this Suburban behind the cat, and here's your O2 sensor, and up here, hopefully you can see this, is the connector. I'm going to undo that connector, and we're going to test this sensor. I'm going to undo it. I probably won't show you that because I'm holding the camera in a light. I don't have three hands. So the key to remember on this is your heater circuit on an O2 sensor is going to be the two wires that are the same color. Generally they're black, but they don't have to be. Sometimes they're not. But the two that you care about for the heater circuit are always going to be the same color. So we're just going to unhook that when I get it unclipped, and then we'll take a look at it and test it out and see what we have. I've got my multimeter here set on ohms. I'm going to put one lead on one of the black wires here and one lead on the other. And I think you'll see why we have a low resistance reading here. Make sure I get it in there. Okay. We've got nothing. We've got no... So I've got an open in the heater circuit of this O2 sensor. So that's the problem. So here's my connector to the harness for this O2 sensor. My top two terminals are my... heater circuit, and I've used the bidirectional scan tool to turn that on. Hopefully you can see a light here, and what I want to see, you see it pulsing. That's what I wanted to see. That means I have control of the O2, the heater circuit turned on. That's when I check my wiring, so we're good from the ECM. There's a part number. This is a Denso. I pointed to you and I can't read it. 2344668. That's the part number for this. So it comes with the high temp anti-seize that you want to put on threads. Do not get it on the element. Make sure it doesn't get on there, just on the threads. You don't. And I usually use this whole thing. But so you can see. Let me unbuckle this thing or undo it, whatever you want to call it. So I've got. Two black wires here. They're my heater circuit, and they're actually opposite of each other here. Well, at that end, but here they are, just like the old one, side by side in the connector. We're going to test those two pins in there. See if I can. I don't know if I can zoom you in more on this or not. But we should see I'd say maybe 3 to 5 ohms. That's my guess. That is a guess, but that's my guess as to what we'll see. Stand this up here. Ohms. See if you can see that. Let's get you focused in on that while I do this. Zoom in a little bit here. Zoom you right out of the picture. I'm blocking my light here. Alright, so you see 0. Gotta test the leads together, right? Right, I have continuity, so now take my two heater pins. I should get a reading off of this. If I don't, I'll be dumbfounded because that wouldn't make any sense. These are not the best leads for this. Oh, there we go. Had it for a second. Okay. There you go, 5.6 ohms. That's about what I'd expect to see on a good O2 sensor. So there's the difference. The old one, open, no reading at all, 5.6 ohms, so that'll replace it. So there's the no O2 sensor. I didn't show you putting it in because I didn't put it in. Sometimes these O2 sensors can be really difficult to get out, and the only way to get them out is heat them up with an oxyacetylene torch. I don't have a torch like that. It's on my tool list, but I don't have it yet, so I took it and had them heat it up, take it out for me. Put the new one in. Pretty easy fix. Gonna go look at the scan values now, show you that it's working. clear the code, and we'll be done. So I've got the scanner hooked up, car's running. And what I'm looking at is the amperage of the heater. And you'll see they're both at 0.82 amps right now. So I don't have an open in that circuit anymore, so it's definitely a fix. This is the Bank 2 Sensor 2, was the one that was a problem. So right now it looks really good. So I'm going to clear the codes for that. You can see my O2 sensors here. Sensor 1 and Sensor 2 are switching back and forth from, you know, high to low real fast. That's what we want to see. Long-term fuel trim looks good. I already looked at the short term. Everything looks good. This is really what I care about, is the one up here. I want to see that where it's not open, it's actually matches the other one basically at 0.82 amps. So it's working now. Well, that's it. If you had to do this, I hope it helps you out. If you like the videos, subscribe below. Thanks for watching.